here of Sylphid. At 12 o'clock we do have SHIN, and in the bottom left position we do have 3 Point. He's already thrown down a spawn and pool here very, very fast. And this is the Overlord scouting. Now let's actually see 0.9 speed on this Overlord, and this also has 0.9 speed, so the speed of the Overlords is the same. I was wondering actually about this. And we will see who's gonna see whom first. SHIN is gonna be able to get vision on that drone, but 3 Point is not on the Overlord. So SHIN does know. I guess 3 Point is gonna find him just a tiny bit later. It doesn't really matter that much. Is he gonna utilize a creep colony? Is this a creep colony rush? It could be. This could be a very aggressive build. He could also throw down a hatchery, but I don't think so. He's gonna make 6 links, he's gonna hit that hatchery, and he's gonna let that one finish, and then he's gonna creep colony room. Love to see it. He's also gonna potentially make a macro hatchery. He's already gonna send down a second drone, and this is where SHIN realizes he's gonna cancel that gas. He's gonna realize, oh wait, you are actually all in me. And can he hold this one? Links already across the map. Those links are stronger than the SC2 links, so you need more, basically. And if you can't get more, you're gonna be in trouble. He needs also spines. I feel like spines are crucial to the defense. He should probably abandon this base, because he's gonna pull all of his drones. He's gonna try and fight this one. I wonder if this is a mistake. I feel like this is a very good situation for 3 Point. If you can just keep these drones safe, throw down these creep colonies, there we go, and now save them with his links and fight with the links. The links just should outperform the drones by far. They're basically like the +1 links here. There's no way you can work with drones against this, in my opinion. He hasn't really lost that many drones yet. And he's getting into links. But spines are about to finish up here. I think this is done. I think SHIN is dead. I think SHIN is dead. I mean, look at this. He's gonna save some of his drones, and he's gonna technically, maybe... No, he's gonna technically die even. Gonna inject now. It's gonna kill the sunken. No, not even 1 HP. The region. Regenerate. And 3. Yeah, GG. There we go. SC Brute War. What do you want me to say? Alright, and we see the same matchup again. It's gonna be SHIN again with a StarCraft 2 race, and 3 Point again with the Brute War race here. Let's actually get some Zerg music for that one. I wanna have this Zerg music. There we go. Need that Zerg music. Let's hop into the game. In the top right we do have SHIN. And in the bottom left we do have 3 Point. Looking insanely powerful so far. I like it. I really like it. Now this is a 1-against-1 map, so you know where opponent started, but he's not gonna go for the same strategy this time, though SHIN is going for that early pool. Now does this bode well for SHIN? Is he gonna be able to potentially do the same thing just on the other side of the map? Remember, you can do things like, you can produce a spine crawler just next to the hatchery if you do the hatchery cancellation trick to produce some creep. As we can see, I'm pretty sure there's no creep below a hatchery from StarCraft Brood War. So that should not, yeah, as you can see, there's the creep, and the Brutal one does not produce that creep, so you cannot do the same trick for the Brutal race. Oh, I'm getting like two vibes now. I'm like feeling insane rushes here for 2 versus 2, where you play StarCraft 2 Zerg and StarCraft 1 Zerg. And the StarCraft 1 Zerg, sorry, StarCraft 2 Zergs does do some cancellation, hatchery cancellations, and the Brutal Zerg does provide those creep colonies. Like only one, and then you can make like infinite buildings over there, Because the creep colonies do provide the creep, right? That would be the best thing I've ever seen. Like I would probably tear up. But yeah, I think we're very, very far away from a 2v2 ladder here, to be honest. Even though that would be something I'm actually like very interested in. Now SHIN is gonna go across with his Lynx. Can he make something happen? Lynx just have started here for 3 point, but they should be fine. Should be fine here. Yeah, he's actually gonna get his first 2 Lynx out. They're not gonna get sniped, and now he's gonna sit at 6 Lynx, and this is not a micro war you can win as the StarCraft 2 player. So SHIN is just gonna fall back. It's gonna kill that Overlord though. This is a nice snatch. Definitely a mistake here by 3 point, I feel like. You shouldn't have that Overlord this far inside your opponent's area. And SHIN can just position his Overlords on top of the bases. He knows this. There's not gonna be any anti-air here from 3 point. That kind of makes me wonder how a Muta versus Muta would look like. Now the initial Mutalisk, like the actual Mutalisk, should be stronger for SC2, sorry, SC1. But I think you can just get there faster as the SC2 race. I'm not sure. Maybe you can get more because of that extra lava. He's actually going into Mutas, it seems like. Still not getting that layer though, but he's already going into those extra gases. Hatchery here. This is really, you can't do anything against those scoutings. No, he's going into Hydra Den. Alright. Love to see it. Of course, Hydras are not light units. So the Baneling does not do that much against the Hydralisk. But we do see roaches. Does this make sense here? Does this make sense though? Like, is the roach play the answer to a Hydra play? I feel like the Hydra should still be stronger because it's cheaper, it has a little bit less health, but it is only one supply, so you are in the end gonna overwhelm because you can make more. And it should have more range, so in the higher numbers it should be better. I wonder. But you can of course add in Ravagers. I still wonder though. There's no layer yet, an evolution chamber on the way, circling speed on the way. Now Hydras are here, and he's gonna reveal them, so SHIN now knows the composition of his opponent. Does he adjust anything in his play? It feels like Lurkers are the answer, right? Whenever I think about things like this, Lurkers might be so powerful in this matchup. And especially for that SC2 race, because they're just so much better than the StarCraft Brood War Lurkers. It's not even close. It's gonna snatch one of these Hydras. Now let's actually compare some numbers here. So we have 145 health, we do have 1 armor, and 16 damage, and on 1.4 speed, 4 range. We do have 5 range, 0.7 speed. It's about like 8 damage-ish. And 1 more range, but only 80 HP and no armor. So the roaches are way more beefy and tanky, but the Hydras do have more DPS. A tiny bit more DPS, not that much actually. Actually, no, not really. They kind of have the same, almost the same DPS. But it's just the numbers issue. It's not there yet though. But he has so many links. Oh my god, he just made so many links. There's no fungal, there's no bane links. Can 3 point overpower? Can he overpower? This is gonna be revealed now. What is Shin gonna do though? He's just making more and more roaches. It's like, alright. He has +1 now. Does this 18 damage times 2? It should be 2 shots, right? But there's +1 carapace, so... Oh my god, he's even gonna get caught here by these links, man. The links are so powerful. Is 3 point gonna kill him? Is 3 point gonna upset Shin? I think the answer is yes. There's no +2. Man, this is not even close. But 3 point supply is dying. It's actually very close. Can Shin make this defense happen? It's only Hydras left though, but the roaches are starting to fall apart. As I said, that extra range, it might just be that power spike that you need here. Can Shin hold this one? Now links reinforcing. I think that's a great addition here. Just keep these Hydras alive and try to just sit them here in the natural and only reinforce with links. Have that extra DPS from those Hydras to clear out those roaches. GG's gotta be called. 3 point does grab the series. What a series here. 3 point looking amazing there. A lot of fast games today.